Hey, welcome back to Math with Patrick. Today is August 17th, and we're solving problem number 229 from the Daily Epsilon calendar. And we should figure out why the answer today is 17, because the answer should match today's date from the problems in this calendar. So I just kind of see a pretty simple like solve for x kind of problem. And so this x right here, right here and here should be 17. And let's figure out why. So we have 2/5 times x plus 3. And that is supposed to be equal to 1 minus 1/2 times 3 minus x. So I'm thinking two things right now. The first thing is that I want to get these x's on the same side of the equation. And I also don't really like dealing with fractions. And so I'm tempted to multiply immediately as my first step just to get rid of fractions. And you know what? I want to do just that. So I'll multiply the left side by 10 and the right side by 10. So I can do 2/5 times 10. That's going to be 20/5 or 4. So I'll have 4 times x plus 3 on the left side. And then I'll distribute this times 10 to the first term and also the second term by just doing 1/2 times 10, which is 5. Okay, cool. No more fractions. Makes it a little bit easier for me. And I'm also going to do another kind of weird algebra step here. I know that if I flip the order of subtraction, I produce a negative sign. Like, for example, 5 minus 3 is just 2. But if you flip the minuend and the subtrahend around, I forget which one's which, then you produce a negative sign in your difference. So I'm going to flip the 3 and the x and produce a negative sign, which will actually cancel with this one. So I'm going to get 10 plus 5 times x minus 3. And the only reason why I'm doing this is just because I like having this x be positive rather than negative, and it just seems a little bit nicer and easier for me. So now let's try to solve for x. Let's maybe distribute the 4 and distribute the 5, and then we'll collect up our like terms. So we have 4x plus 12 on the left and 10 plus 5x minus 15 on the right. We can combine the 10 and the minus 15 to get a minus 5. The 5x will stay for a bit. 4x plus 12 is still on the left. I can subtract 4x's from here as long as I subtract 4x's from here. And at the same time, I'll add a 5 to both sides as well. Ultimately, these terms cancel and these terms cancel. And I'm left with 17 on the left and just 1x on the right. So there's a 17, and that confirms that the answer indeed is today's date. So that's my solution. I assume you'd probably do something differently. I feel like multiplying at the start is a little bit strange, and then getting rid of this negative sign in the way that I did is also a little strange. I really could have just distributed this immediately, and I still would have gotten minus 15 and then plus 5x. But those were just the steps that I wanted to take. So we're all done, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.